Alright guys, so I've talked about this before, and I think it's finally time to make the video on it. So, pedophiles, you know, I just had to talk about this because I got a question. I was talking in a live stream once, and I was talking about how I lived close to like two pretty fucking like major pedophiles in the area of where I live, and they were pretty close to me. Like I'm talking, one of them's right around the block, and I'm not really scared by it. Someone was asking me, "Hey, are you scared of it? Like, what happened?" Because I kind of told the story on stream, so I'm sorry if you've heard this already, but I'll tell you about it. So, a few years ago, a pedophile moved in to my neighborhood. Well, not my neighborhood, but close, too close, like literally right around the block. I could walk there in 5 minutes. And I was like, damn, like that's pretty crazy. And we didn't even know like which house was his. We just heard about it through a neighbor. Like you're supposed to get notified, but we didn't really get the notification or anything. So we went kind of on a drive, me and my mom. And we went on a drive with me, my mom, and one of my friends. And we were just driving, kind of looking. And we looked, and we kind of slowed down in front of this house that had a truck up front, like a moving truck. And we just kind of immediately assumed that was, that was the pedophile's house. And my mom kind of rolled down the window and saw him on the front porch, and he was like, "Hey guys, hey new neighbors," and he like waved to us. And we didn't expect him to wave to us. We thought he was gonna be some creepy ass dude that was just gonna stare at us or something. And we didn't even expect to have like an interaction with him. We were just gonna drive by and just kind of leave. So he waved. My mom was nice. She waved, and we had the windows up so he couldn't see that there was any kids in the car or anything. And we went back home. Okay, so we didn't actually hear about what he did until a few days later, and I'm not going to go too into detail about that, just in case anyone's seeing this. What if he's watching, you know what I mean? And but anyway, he did some bad shit. We found out about what he did, and I guess someone knew him. One of our close neighbors knew what he did, and yeah. So we heard about what he did, and we were just like, wow, that's really fucked up. Oh my god, like that's crazy. And he's like on lockdown, guys. Like I'm pretty sure every few hours there's a cop that drives by his house or something. I don't know how it works. Like I said, I don't have too much info on the dude. But that night, me and my friend decided to... Now, call us fucking stupid. I know this is stupid. We were young. We were just really dumb for this. But my friend said, "Hey, you want to go out ding-dong ditching?" I was like, okay, let's do it. And we were actually having a friend come over that night as well, another person. And we were in the middle of ding-dong ditching, and my other friend showed up. And we explained to my friend about how creepy this dude was, like about how he was a pedophile and he committed these crimes. And my friend was just like, "Damn, dude, you want to go ding dong ditch him?" And I was just like, "No, dude, fuck that. Like, that's stupid. He's a fucking, like, he's a very bad man. Like, why would you go near his house?" And my friend's just like, "Dude, we'll just do it real quick." And I didn't agree with the idea of doing it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it could cause trouble. But he fucking convinced me to do it. And I was like, you know what, fine, let's just do it real fast. No big deal. And so we go over there. And there was some cut down trees and another person's yard right across the street that we could hide behind so we could see the door. So I said that, I'm like, dude, if I'm not doing this, like I'm not going to dig dong ditch his house, you can go up and do it and come back here. I'll hide back here. But I was involved. So I'm sitting there looking through the trees, and he goes up there, rings the bell, hauls ass to the trees that we're hiding behind. The kid comes to the fucking tree, he's hiding behind it, and I look, and the door opens. And the dude looks around, and then just shuts the door. No big deal. And I'm like, all right, let's get out of here. And he's like, "Nah, man, we got to play the classic Ding Dong Ditch." I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "You got to keep bringing it." I'm like, "Oh, no, dude, please, come on. Like, let's just leave." He's like, "Nah, come on, let me just do it one more time." So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So me and my friend, we start walking. We get up from the cut down trees, and we start walking the other way. And he runs up to the house, and he rings the doorbell and starts running towards us. Not towards the trees to hide behind. He starts running towards us. And we're out of sight, luckily. But he's a pretty, he's like a little distance away. So he's running, and I hear the door swing open. And I can see the dude's head looking at my friend. Like, my friend was clearly in sight of this guy. And the guy goes, "If you don't get out of here, I'm calling the police right now." And my friend turns around, and I shit you not, he goes, "Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time cops show up because of kids." And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? And at that time, I was just like, you know what? I'm kicking it into flash mode. I put on my super fucking speed, and I ran to my house. I have never ran so fast in my life because I was so freaked out at that point. And I made it to my house, and I got inside, and I like, it was just the scariest thing ever. Me and my friends, we just hid in the basement for the rest of the night playing Xbox. And it was so stupid that he said that, and it just freaked me out. And it was kind of funny, though, I'm not going to lie. But it was just crazy, and I thought I would tell you guys about it. So this is definitely one of the more crazier stories. I would appreciate it if you dropped a fucking like and leave a comment below if you've ever had anything like this happen to you. I really hope you haven't. Don't do this shit. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. I love you all so much. Peace.